How's it going, beautiful people? I'm Oz, and welcome to another episode of Game of Thrones by Telltale Games. Last episode, we started playing a different character called Ethan, who's now the new Lord of Irongrove. I'm trying to... he's House Forester, some crap like that. We were exclaimed as weak for not saying stuff. I don't think so. I think that we would have pissed off that guy even more. So I don't know. I just... Neutral until Ramsay Snow comes along. Then now we're playing his sister, who's in King's Landing, which I'm sure will die at some point because people die in King's Landing mysteriously, mainly from poison. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. But we're up to the part now where we have to face Cersei and her questions and stuff. And damn, this girl, she knows how to play the game. I love her character so much. She's a bitch and everything, but the actor, she does it so well. They all do it so well. So I'm really looking forward to it. Marjorie is voiced by the same person that's acted in the show, so I'm hoping that's the same case as Cersei. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. So, and I don't trust that bitch.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Right, okay. You ready, guys?
Good luck.
Still don't trust you. I'm getting all like... I just want to make Marjorie proud.
You can do this.
Right. I like how there's like heaps of voices, but there's only 10 people in the room, as if they can like clamor up that many voices. And it's Tyrion, oh my god!
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Oh wait, thank you.
Lord Tyrion.
Oh no, he's not talking about
Your
us.
Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forester.
Okay. I think we need...
Well?
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Couldn't remember.
House Forester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Yes.
Are
Yes.
they?
Yes.
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Okay.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Damn, you know me so well! Damn you, Tyrion!
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Jeez, just lick her feet, why don't you?
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Yep.
Pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
The king?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I love his sarcasm.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants.
Oh.
Which
Damn,
is not very
Cersei.
encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Hi. This is bad.
I'll walk you out.
Oh, thank you.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannister. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Don't blame him.
We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Do you say that about any man?
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences.
You don't say.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Okay.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
I don't know what he was asking. Securing
consider it.
ironwood.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
How long had Baratheon been on the throne? Like, how long have those guys been in charge of King's Land? Can't remember.
Mira, I was worried.
What do you want?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible.
I just don't
But
trust
at
you,
least
girl.
it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And
too much of a pretty boy.
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Nah.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Everyone's so desperate to get
marrying
married.
a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. Which is more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
No.
You northerners. You'd make
Yeah.
a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Oh, you're so kind. I'm already being handmaiden to the queen.
See, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
That's good, I like that.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Well? Sarah?
I don't think she'd be cross
I'm
us.
sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about. This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful.
Hell no.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's over.
It is? She's not going to hound us anymore? Does
King's
not like
Landing can be
Cersei.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Yep.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
I don't trust the girl.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family.
Nope.
But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
I don't think she's pissed at us, as Tyrion said that she would be. Oh, man.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little.
Oh, no, it was!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Ooh, go back.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat.
Ooh.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the warden of the North.
Ah!
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh, God.
My lord?
No, no.
Listen.
Just quiet. Just don't move a muscle. Okay, man? Just shh.
There.
Oh, no, no.
Hear that?
No, you hear nothing.
I know I heard something.
No, no, no. No, I'm gonna say no.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Flag of a flayed man.
Bloody hell.
Is that a character that we know?
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Duh. I'm only like, what, 10?
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
You dare not ask what they'd call
I
me.
want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone, but took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
Oh, great.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
Okay.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
What the hell, man?
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Whatever.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
You should have thought of that before you stole from us. I have no place for stealing. Or vandalism. Right.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said.
That's a good point.
I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Right. Okay then. I think I've got an idea already who I want to pick. I think it should be sort of kept within the family. But not in an incesty kind of way. Like, you know, Cersei and Lannister, Jamie.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name.
I call mine 2 brothers.
Aw.
I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but... Oh, you know, don't you?
You honour Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back.
It's interesting how
Even
such a young
worse.
kid understands
I
the
want a
concept of
real
enemies.
sword.
It's
No
a
one's
bit...
afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a
life has
real
changed.
sword when I do.
Righto. Well said, Ryan. Can't talk to him.
Are you holding a sword or a turkey leg?
I do enjoy turkey legs. They are tasty. Right, you.
Sword up!
Let's see if you can convince
Swing
me.
left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Fantastic.
Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure.
Have you got any
I'm
sort
the
of
man you
brains?
need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Right. Let's talk to Malcolm, whoever he is.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
No.
Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Packing.
Uncle, why are you packing? You're not going somewhere, are you?
Well, he just said that
Your
he was
mother
leaving at
asked me
first
to
light,
cross the narrow
dumbass.
sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
What?
She has asked me to return with him. To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
That's right.
I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made realer. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Sir Royland doesn't need to hold his tongue. Sir Royland doesn't know how to hold his tongue.
I saw what you did to that man.
You'll get over it.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
You're doing just fine.
Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
Of course,
he's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Alrighty. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to end there. When we come back, we'll be talking to Duncan. I think I've pretty much made up my decision, though, so we'll see how that backfires on me later on. Like, favorite, and subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
No.